Hello, good evening. Hello, Periscope family. Welcome. You know my office lamp by now. Let me flip the camera. Hello. Hi, it's Dr. Noelle. Office hours are open. Come on in. Come on in. If you're on the East Coast, it's 8 o'clock, so hopefully you're settling in, had your dinner, and ready to start getting those wheels turning. Let's think about this thing now. Hi, Phoenix Riley. Welcome. Thank you for joining. We're a hearts culture over here, so we support each other with hearts, and please invite your followers. I appreciate you coming in tonight. Thank you, sir. And let me know if that's your name. I like that name, Phoenix Riley. So let me introduce myself. I don't know if we've met. I am Dr. Noelle Mubaira. Awesome. Lexi's my buddy and an awesome woman of God and a ministry partner. So that's awesome. I am Dr. Noelle Mubaira, former rocket scientist for NASA, IT Vice President, and ordained minister. What I do is I nurture and I build emerging leaders. I help you to take what you know spiritually and apply it all across your life, in your career, and in the calling that is so uniquely yours. And get it out into the world in the form of products for sale, where it's very much needed. So I am a leadership coach predominantly, and I do some specific business development stuff for corporations. So thanks for coming in. I missed your name. It starts with an M. Hi there. Tell me your name. It's Dr. Noelle. So listen, guys, we're talking about levels of leadership. Levels of leadership. Because, I mean, if you're a leader and you know it, then how do you know when, you've accomplished something? How do you know where you fit in the overall realm of what leadership is? So we need to start thinking about these things so we can plan, so we can master, so we can get the tools we need and go to the next level. So listen, I'm going to move the camera and try to get over here to my laptop so that I don't miss any notes. Right? And I'm going to flip the camera. I'm going to flip the camera for a second. Give me a minute to find that. Okay. This was in my scope. My Facebook. Hold on. This was in my Facebook today and Instagram and Twitter. So listen, guys, swipe up also and follow me if you have not. Also find me on Facebook and all the other social media at Dr. Noelle Mubaira. Thank you. Oh, good to know. So these are 5 levels of leadership that we are going to be discussing tonight. The first level, and we want to find out, I'm going to just describe it enough so you can know where you are. First level is just position. So I'm going to just talk about it and then I'll flip the camera back. So people follow you basically because they have to, okay? It's entry level, but it's also a level where a lot of people never grow from. You just sort of occupy in that spot. And people are forced to do what you say or they'll get in trouble. Number 2, permission. So at this point, you've mastered number 1, and people now, you've built relationships. People now like you enough from your previous position to cooperate with you. I mean, they want to. And that is based on relationship, which is a good level. And we'll talk more about that. And some people get stuck at each and every one of these levels. So let's talk about the third one. Excuse me. Production is level 3. I mean, you getting results, you creating profit, you are rocking and rolling, you're making it happen in terms of results, in terms of people, and people follow you at this level because of what you're good at. They know they can come to you. That is production leadership. But now we're looking at number 4. Level development. And that has to do with people follow you because of what you've done for them. You are reproducing yourself and others at the level 4. And level 5 is a pinnacle leader. Respected. People follow you because of what you represent. You have created other leaders and you are developing others. So let me flip the camera. Alrighty, guys. So we're talking about leadership tonight. Thanks for being here. That was just a brief overview. This really is actually some material from John Maxwell, who I really love for his work on leadership. I have a leadership book out, and I take what I've read and studied from others. Thank you for coming back in. Sorry if you're having trouble. We're right here. We're right here. So we went through the 5 levels of leadership. And a rule of thumb is you really need to know where you are. Because I'm hoping that I'm talking to people who want to develop beyond where they are. So if you want to increase your influence in the world, say me. Amen. I'll take an amen too. Say me, right? So, in order to master something, you need to define it. You need to then know what is taking place, where you're at, and how to gauge yourself. And really, what I do is I do workshops around this, and there's a test. There's a group of questions that you can get to and see where you need to strengthen and just see where you already passed. So when it comes to leadership, the leadership word itself, some people define it differently. And we are part of the kingdom. So kingdom leadership has to do with, hello, Horatius H. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I'm Dr. Noelle. Let me just introduce myself one more time. We're talking about leadership tonight and where you fit in. There's 5 levels of leadership. And we just defined them, and we'll go back through. But I am a former rocket scientist for NASA. Hello there. As well as a vice president in the IT banking world, as an ordained minister. So I take all of those gifts, analytical skills, leadership skills. I have about 18 years, 25, of ministry leadership. But 18 years at the higher levels of the leadership levels we're talking about. And as well as, awesome. Feel free to swipe up, and there is my website. So there's my website. I have a leadership book coming out. It's done. It's on its way to the printer. So my website's there. We'll talk about that maybe towards the end. But you can also see my contact, about me, my products, my books, and I'm also doing one-on-one coaching, which I will put out on the site probably in September. Inspiring decisions. Welcome, 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 Wendy. Oh, I bet those hearts are from you. Thank you, lovely lady. And I'm going to ask Horatio. I'm going to ask Phoenix. Don't let Wendy be the only one with the hearts, y'all. Okay, well, you don't know me that well, but okay, I'm worth a few hearts. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're talking about 5 levels of leadership, where you fit in, and how you know where you are, so you know where you need to get to. A lot of times we're talking about, I'm going to another level. Well, you don't need to go to another level if you haven't mastered your level. Guess what? You will have a problem at the next level if you haven't mastered and gotten solid in each level. That's why I take you through this. This is actually an evaluation workshop that we do for about half a day. We go through these levels and we also take an evaluation. And then when you know where you are, there's materials, there's tools and everything to make sure you get what you need. And it's not a rush to go to the next level. It's more important to have all of the foundation in your level. Somebody will promote you to the next level when they see the foundation and the consistency in your level. Okay, I put that in for free, y'all. Well, speaker, thank you for joining. We're talking about leadership tonight. Hey, lady, I appreciate you. That's my business coach. She's helping me to my next level, and I'm helping you to yours. And one thing I want you to know, and I'd like to just invite you all to follow me first of all, and invite your followers. So let me give you guys a chance to come on in. Yes, Wendy, thank you. So give yourself a chance to come on in about 30 seconds. I'm going to introduce myself again. Thank you, my dear. Yes, so we are talking about leadership, the 5 levels of it, and where you fit in, how to master your level before you talk about going to some other level somewhere. Okay? I'm big on foundation. I'm big on sustainable growth. Sustainable growth is more important. I don't want to see you crash and burn. I've seen it. I've experienced. I've seen the pain of it. Honestly, your gift will take you way up there. Rocket science. It'll take you into another stratosphere, right? And then you could possibly crash and burn. I don't want anybody to do that, right? So we build foundation over here. Over here, we just build our foundation. We let stuff marinate until things are, yes, ma'am, before you go somewhere else and master that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Follow Wealth Speaker. Absolutely. She is my coach. So I want you to know something, though. I found from the evaluation, out of the 5 levels, I'm a good solid level 4 leader. One that develops and duplicates myself in others and really recognizes how to unleash the unique gifts and unique gifts and skills in other people. So I'm Dr. Noelle Mubarak, former rocket scientist for NASA, as well as IT vice president in banking for years and ordained minister. So I use all of those gifts to help you as an emerging or a seasoned leader to maximize your leadership level. Assess where you are and where you need to go. All my books and ebooks are about that. Coming out with also workshops as well as one-on-one coaching, which I do have started already. Hello there, hello there. Love your name. Thank you. So listen, the deal is we talked about the first 5 levels. Level 1, I'm going to recap. It's based on position, right? So, I mean, you just occupy somebody, put you in a little entry level-ish leadership position. And I say it that way because you'll know it, because people don't really like you. They don't even know you, and they're just coming in the door. So you're probably one leadership level above an entry level person. So the one they report to, they're not feeling you. They don't even know you, right? You don't know them. You're not sure if you like them either, right? And the deal about that is they're functioning because they have to. They need a paycheck, and they got to deal with you, right? That is a level that people sometimes get stuck at. But that is if you're wise and you learn how to manage your way within that position, you want to be able to start to gain influence. Leadership is about influence as well as servanthood. So not only am I able to get somebody to do something, influence them, but I'm doing it against a goal that's going to serve the organization, it's going to serve even that person. It will develop them, it will stretch them. So these are the ideas that you need to be aware of when you're talking about leadership. So the first level, again, position, people are like, I get paid this much and better not be a penny out my paycheck, and I get a break at so and so time, and I'm not coming back a minute before. Level 1, thank you very much. Thank you, Horatio. Level 1. I'm gonna challenge you, work with me. Come out level 1, right? So level 2 is permission. And you've built some relationships. It's based on relationships. People follow you because they want to. They like you. You all work together, and you kind of, put yourself at the top of that pack of level 1. And it was recognized, and that's necessary. And that's fine. Let me tell you why level 2 is fine. The deal is, it's all fine. The idea is just don't stay stuck. But it's very good because a pinnacle leader, and I'm going to skip around for a second. Pinnacle leader would be Barack Obama. A pinnacle leader would be my mentor, Dr. Pat Bailey, also Dr. Pat Francis. So I'm like, whoa. Dr. Pat's on my brain. So also, for example, Dr. Cindy Trim, John C. Maxwell. So not just because they're famous, it's the level of influence and the fact that you are producing other leaders who train leaders. So that's a level I'm shooting for. I'm a level 4. I'm a solid level 4 people development leader. And at that level, you have an eye for talent. You have an eye for strength that people think that they don't have. Pulling out gifts and talents that people don't even know they have. Placing them where, hi there, Desiree, God's beloved. That's a beautiful handle. So placing people in positions where something's going to stretch them, giving them assignments, giving them projects they might not even have the confidence, breaking stuff off of people so they can just be who they're supposed to be, right? That's me. And guess what? You don't want to seek out a leader too far in advance of you. You might, I would love to, call Michelle Obama, holla. It ain't happening. Well, it might, because I have a friend who is her very close friend, but in normal circumstances. that ain't likely, right? So the deal is you want to find someone who mentors you, who's no more than two steps ahead of you in terms of leadership level. If you're a one, I'm gonna lose patience. If you're a one, I'm gonna lose patience, and you're gonna think I'm too hard, and yada yada yada. So there's a distance, gap that you don't really. Yeah, I'm telling you, So you don't want the distance gap to be too large between what level you are and what level you need to be. So level 3 would be good for level 1, and I just left level 3 a little while ago. But I done left level 3. So let me tell you about level 3. So it's the production leader. It's the fixer. It's the make it happener. It's the bells and whistles. Excellent work. Right? Saving. Right. Thank you so much, Horatio. So level 3 has to do with producing excellence. You're winning. Y'all the A team. Y'all are the ones who people can count on for fixing production problems, making profits happen for the company. You're just rocking and rolling, okay? And people like you because you've come up through the relationship level 2. Which was called permission, but it's based on people work with you because you just, you work with them well, you speak their language, you don't talk down to them, etc. Right? So those are the 5 levels. So I'd like to know who's on and what level you think you're at. Let's just take a little test. I think you're a 4, Horatio. Can you give hearts while we're singing and waiting for the levels? Horatio's a 4. Wendy's a 4. If you ask me that question, that's a problem. See, I say it. You between a 1 and 2 if you're asking me, because there comes a time when you gotta put on your big girl undergarments for the men in the room. Big girl undergarments, and declare some things. And there's really a way. Some 3s, okay. Not too late. It's not too late. And if you're 3. That's a good solid level. I know that level. I've been that for years. Bombshell, thank you for joining. Catch the replay. Thank you. Come back, Desiree. But you're probably a 1 to 2, and that's fine. Wherever you are, you got to really master it. Master that level. Max it out. Make all of the... I will be moving up to level 4. Absolutely, Phoenix. Yeah, 3 to 4. So, good. It's nothing wrong with it. Every level has its value. You got to start somewhere. You got to work out the kinks. You got to learn people. You got to learn your gifts and skill set. Okay, you have to go through these levels. It's not a rush to the finish. I'm telling you, because people do crash and burn. Because they got there, because they knew somebody, whatever. They didn't work it out, and they didn't master it. So I do workshops around this. I love this stuff because I'm a level 4. I'm a good solid level 4 leader. And I'm interesting that Wendy, I think, girl, you on your way to a 5. You need to stop. You being again, it doesn't have to do with fame. It doesn't have to do with, the name. It has to do with some of these evaluation questions. So I have 4s and 3s, so that's right. I have 4s and 3s. So I'm gonna just go over some evaluation questions, and then we're gonna go. All right. So hold on, guys. Which document are the questions? One second. So let's just take a test. Brief test, because y'all need to pay me to come to give me the real test, okay? All right, levels. Let's go with a level 3. I consistently hit targets in my work. Good people always want to work with me and my team. People see me as an expert in my field and seek me out to learn from me. I'm constantly setting and achieving higher goals for myself, even when my superiors don't set them for me. My performance in my work often carries the team to a higher level. I give my best in whatever I do. I'm comfortable with the idea that others are watching how I perform. That's fine. People follow my example. I'm known as a problem solver. Often get difficult tasks done. Work is consistent daily. Showing up daily. I have systems and routines that I set to help me perform at a very high level. Sounds good, right? What else you want? Let's look at level 4. I thought I was a 3 until I took the test, you guys. Wendy, I'm telling you, you're probably a 5. Okay, so level 4. I schedule and follow through with training and development for all members of my team, regular, consistent basis. Deadlines are looming, becoming urgent. We can never cancel training. We're still developing and still working on the plan of the business. Hey there, Ronnie, 8990. So we're talking about leadership. Now we're taking a leadership test. What level are you? So level 4s, I spend a significant amount of time every month mentoring and up and coming leaders. I mentor others, right? I take risk by giving people responsibilities and authority that will stretch them. I know very thoroughly the strengths and weaknesses of all the people I lead. I individualize the way I train and develop and mentor people. So I'm not done, but the idea is you get about 8 out of these, 3, 6, 9. So 8 out of 10, you've pretty well mastered that level, okay? So individualize, develop mentors, training around the people I mentor. I spend the most strategic and significant mentoring time with the people who have the highest capacity. Okay, so not only do I mentor them, but I also can identify the talent and I budget my time towards them. I have a history of moving people from position to position, just help them figure out where their fit is. I'm continually giving people feedback, not just during formal reviews, but feedback just on accomplishments, just on even on the process. So that's part of the mentoring piece. I'm this all day long. I thought I was a 3, but my team or department is considered by others to be the best, or could be your business, or you could be your clientele that consider you to be the best. So that's level 4. Level 5, that has to do with being a trainer of people who train the trainer. So that's another level. That's a Dr. Pat Bailey. That's a Cindy Trim. That's an excellent level to be at. And like I said, it really has to do with servanthood and how much you can influence in your given level. So that's all about leadership. Speaking of leadership, wrote a book about it. Want to hear it? Here it goes. Let me just go to, I think I got something. I'm going to show you this. Thank you, Wendy. I'm going to show you this because we have a couple of authors on who can appreciate it. This is finished. So this is Serving Your Way to Success for Leaders and Those Who Will Be by Dr. Noelle Mubira. That would be me. All done inside and out, you guys. All right. So I want to see. I want to see you prosper. I want to see, yes, you do. Feel free and pre-order it. Absolutely. You will receive it in September. Absolutely. There's a $5 pre-order discount. And the ebooks are out there for even levels. Any level leader need those ebooks. Lord, those are spiritual books, and those principles are around getting the leader together so that when they lead, they don't run into issues. So the Serving Your Leaders Way to Success book is my paperback, and then their ebooks out right this second. So you'll see a pre-order date only for the one book, the paperback. Okay, so that's in the Success Shop on my website, which is in my bio. I thank you guys so much. It's been so much fun tonight. Let me just do this. Now you know I gotta do better than this. This is my website, guys. It's in my bio, right? DrNoelleMubira.com. Thank you, Phoenix. I just want to tell you when I'm on. So I'm on Tuesdays and Thursdays, roughly 8 to 8:30 Eastern Time. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you so much. Wendy Alexander, Inspiring Decisions. Put up a couple emojis again. The #1 international business mogul on Periscope is with us tonight. Come on, Wendy. Yes, that's her. That's her. And she's my coach. So, guys, I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you to at least go to my contact page and give me your email, because starting Friday, I have a freebie out for you. One more second, I'll show it to you. It's a real good one. I told you I mastered level 3, so I don't put junk out. 15 questions and decrees to help you laser focus your life. That's what we're about. Okay, so we're gonna have this out for you. Okay, so for your participation, you'll get that with any order, and of course your contact information as well on my website, so that I can send it back to you by email. All right. Love you guys, and see you again soon. Yours in success is Dr. Noelle. Bye. Until next time. Here we go with this now. Let me see. Here we go. It won't stop. Thank you guys. Bye now.